Thank you very much. Time is running fast. And I would just, before I go to the Honorable Minister for Communications, I will go back to the Honorable Minister of State for Budget and National Planning to please say a few words on two specific projects for Kaduna State in the 2016 budget. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Moderator, for that opportunity. I just wanted to mention to the people of Kaduna State that when you see the details of the 2016 budget, you will find that there's a specific provision that is made for the completion of the Abuja-Kaduna rail line to be completed in 2016. This is a project that is almost at 95% completion for quite some time, and we're ensuring that it's completed and delivered this time. And also, the Gurara Hydro Dam also will be completed, and it will be, there's an arrangement with the state that it is specifically provided for the Kaduna industrial area. So these are things that will bring more employment for our people. Finally, the social intervention programs are meant to be done, executed in partnership with the state, and Kaduna State has positioned itself and registered several cooperatives, and therefore will be ready to receive a lot of these interventions.
Thank you very much. I will quickly go to the Honorable Minister.
Governor El-Rufai, thanks for joining us live on Channels Television. Pleasure to be here. Well, a lot of these issues have been thrashed out here, but then which one of them specifically impacts on the governance of Kaduna State? Which of them actually touches on the governor of Kaduna State closer to home?
Well, as I was walking out of here, the Minister of Budget and Planning was outlining some of the projects included in the 2016 budget for Kaduna State. We are privileged, we are grateful to the federal government for all the support we've got from there. But even from the question and answers, a few things have come up that are of great interest to Kaduna State. One of them is the College of Petroleum Studies, which has been developed by the PTDF and yet to be commissioned. We've been working very closely with the NNPC on the one hand and the Petroleum Technology Development Fund on the other to get this College of Petroleum Studies going. So, quite apart from the general issues of security where the Ministry of Interior and Ministry of Defense have worked with us to attack cattle rustling and kidnapping, the federal government has been very, very supportive to all our policies in education, in healthcare, in agriculture, and for that we are very grateful. But most importantly, we are very, very happy that the government decided to hold the second town hall meeting here in Kaduna. The first one was in Abuja, was in Lagos, and we are happy that they came to Kaduna, which is the capital of the north, the heart of the north, and where most Nigerians feel at home. So we're grateful for that.
Well, Your Excellency, you've been in the news quite lately as far as your bill on the limiting of religious preaching is concerned. Well, I understand that you sent that bill for amendment back in October. Was it that you anticipated that incident in December between the Shiites and the army?
No, I don't think anyone could have anticipated such an incident. But if you know the history of Kaduna and the various cycles of religious-induced violence that we've had, it was foreseeable that these kind of things can happen. And this is part of the reason why we felt very strongly there is a need in this state to know who preaches, know which seminary or school he went to be trained, know which malams or imams or pastors he served under before that person is licensed to preach. Because the purpose of religion is peaceful coexistence. In Kaduna, religion has been used to induce violence, to destroy lives and property, and we have to do something about it. This is why we thought that there was a need to amend the bill. But did we foresee the Army-Shiite clash? No, we didn't. But it was reasonably foreseeable because it has happened over and over in this state.
Well, you served as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and your track record is there to be seen. Now, which part of your experience as the FCT Minister are you bringing to bear on governance in Kaduna State?
I don't know specifically. I think experience is quite general. You learn, you make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes, or you do some things right and you want to do the same things again. But on the whole, I'm trying to bring all of that, everything I've learned, including things I've done right and my mistakes, along with the team. Many of the people that I worked with me in FCT are also here in Kaduna helping me out. And I found many very good people here in Kaduna that were working together to make the state great again. I can't be specific. I know where you're going. You want to talk about demolition, but no, demolition is just one experience. There are many other experiences, both good and bad.
Well, thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I've been talking with the governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai. Well, he is the host governor of the second edition of the series of town hall meetings put together by the federal government to explain the policies and programs of the government to the people, and of course to bridge the communication gap between the federal government and the governed. Indeed, it's happening here at the Omari Yar'Adua Center at the Murtala Muhammad Square in Kaduna, the Kaduna State capital. It's the question and answer session at the moment, and we'll be returning into the arena for the concluding part of the event. You're watching it live on Channels Television here in Kaduna.
To have SIM cards registered in their names. That is a problem not just for government but for all of us, because government would find it difficult and the telcos would find it difficult to refuse anybody on the basis of a doubt as to whether the man who appears to register is the real original man he claims to be. So that's a problem which we hope God will give us a solution to it. Number two, you talk about fake police reports to interfere with other people's information. I think this borders on what has become known as cyber criminality. Cyber crimes, like many other crimes, are all over the place. I think we should all be vigilant. The government now has a cyber crime law, which is aimed at ensuring that all security agencies and individuals, collaborate and synergize to ensure we bring a stop to cyber criminality. I think we do not have enough time here to go into the details of that. The third, I don't know whether there's any, is there any other thing left to answer? So these are some of the things I think were asked.